Oh, let's see. Is that good? That's fine. Hello? Hello, people. I'm gonna change this though real quick. Let's edit this to this. Oh, we're good. All right. So let me go ahead. Hello, people. Hello, YouTube. We're gonna get my stream going. I'll notify my Discord, and we'll be off playing some automation, some BeamNG cars from some automation cars in BeamNG. Hello, hello, Adam. How you doing, bud? Let me just gotta grab this, send a link to my Discord, ping everyone, and we're gonna be good to start our testing of some more Shitbox cars today. Let's do. Oh yeah, that's what was wrong last time. That's why I couldn't ping last time. I've got this weird issue right now where I can't do my alerts ping in my on mobile, only on computer, which is really weird. So let's do this. It's a very good Shitbox Maverick YT. I just had this car just sort of like a test, and I mean we'll do a test lap with it because whatever. Just whatever, it's fine. Let's do that. Okay. So hello everyone. How's everyone? Hello Sparko, Drift Legend. How you doing, bud? Yeah, it is Shitbox time. We're doing some Shitboxes for a bit. If you guys want to follow along and see what cars being tested when, there's in the description there's the cars being tested in a certain order. It's not perfect. It's not the exact order, but it's like a general order. Hello Gixer. So BeamNG, it's a good game, obviously. We're in the perimeter mix circuit of the industrial course in BeamNG. This is one of my cars from a while back, the Maven RMX. I just grabbed it because why not, basically. And we'll do practice lab with it. There's a Yugo. There's not a Yugo. There's a bunch of Yugo-like cars. It's not exactly a Yugo. So there's a lot of competitors. Hello, John. How you doing, bud? Hello, Abyss. Henry, how you doing? So we're gonna do we're just gonna sit here for a minute, warm up, practice laps with a muscle car because why not? It's a 3-cylinder muscle car because that sounds like probably an ideal thing. We're gonna go for a bit of a practice lap. We got sports tires on dirt. How's everyone doing? We're just warming up here. We'll do a couple tries with this thing, and then we'll start actually doing the real list here. Let's do. Hold on one sec. Make sure this is good, and make sure that this is. There we go. Hello, something long and complicated. Always with a good name there. I'm doing good. I'm doing good, bud. It's I've noticed you, Sylvie Danian. Your car on that thumbnail and actually video. Oh, it's a good. Hey man, it's a good car. Looks good, man. No problem. Thanks for sending in the car, obviously. It looks good. I tried to use like. I think I used my own. No, I didn't make a car for the Shitboxes stream. This car is terrible. It's got no grip at all. Who would have thought a car with sports tires has no grip on dirt? It's also got like massive turbo lag. We'll try to drive it actually legit this time. Nope. I can't see my gears. So move that over. We're good. We'll try first person. Because whatever. Nice and gentle. Oh boy. We go so fast in that first jump. This track is really meant for low horsepower cars. It's an economy car, muscle car. I mean, it's got 550 horsepower. It's pretty good, and it's a massive 3-cylinder engine. I'd say it's pretty close to a 3-cylinder muscle car, right? It's as muscly as a 3-cylinder muscle car can be, I'd say. Rip models from instead of course import automation. What do you think about that? Yeah. I've seen some people rip cars into like other things and import them into automation. It's doable. It's really cool. Snow is pretty lit. Oh, it is not good on the dirt at all. You get no grip, just spins. So we're gonna hop into an actual car and do some practice laps here. Oh, Googly Poo. So it's a great name, by the way, bud. It's a terrible time. All right, we're gonna hop into a car. I'm gonna get the list open. We're gonna hop into the car. I think there's one car that I maybe not on the list that I have no on my list either. No, there is no grip. I know. Hey, appreciate that, Soviet. A V8 truck. I actually have. So I've got actually. I actually added a good few builds to my list for the next few weeks. Hello, hello, Relics. Um, I've got one. I want to compare an automation car to a BeamNG car. Same specs, exactly the same specs, but just compare them, or as close as I can. The same specs. They probably have a different engine, but you know, we'll see. So we're gonna hop into the cars on the list. Let me just grab my list open right now. I've got to grab it. Come on, list. Come on, and it is right here. Okay. So we're gonna hop into, first up is the almighty Twin Ghost car. Well, better than that, take her for a bit of a drive. We'll test it a couple times because it's the first of the day. 40 horse, 1925 pounds. The Smith Little Willie Sport. It sounds like a very adorable shitbox name, and so I think it's gonna fit the bill quite well. So the Smith is what we're looking for. The Smith, where are you, Smith? It is right here. You don't give a shit. No, Phantom, you're here, man. What's up, bud? Yeah, muscle car is terrible under. It was not meant for that at all. A V12 multiple. That's not bad. Hello, Ellis. How you doing, bud? Well, Twingo, you came just on time. We're testing your car first. I think it's your car. Is this a speaker? What is this? Oh, is this a hat in the back, or is this a hat? Is it a hat or a speaker? It could be a speaker, but it looks like a hat. I like it. Design. Love the color. It's very shitbox-esque. The front end. Black does not transfer well to BeamNG, but I see what you're going for. I like it. It's not bad. Your F1 again because there's a new F1 front. You know what to do with it. Well, hey, you put it on something else. If it doesn't work on one car, you throw it on another car. How's Austin? Austin, Ben, how you doing, bud? That's hey Phil, that's all right, man. We're just hanging out. Part 2s are always the chill ones. It's a bowler hat. Ah. Like, subscribe, share, comment, click the bell icon, put your sister's number in the comments. See that last part especially. Yeah, I'm doing good, Alice, bud. I'm doing good, man. We're just hanging out here on a beautiful Monday afternoon. And Abyss, that's okay. The cars, it's just sort of a theme. The car doesn't actually have to look like a shitbox or whatever the theme is. Alright, hold on. My editor just texted me. I've got to reply back to him, and this is important. Hello, Tommy. How you doing, bud? Escort means a Volt. I see a bit of escort in it for sure. Let's do this. Nice. Yeah, it's night and day. I mean, you know, whatever. It's night and or day. It's everywhere. You can't find your luxury sports car stream. Which one? Which stream is that? I can't recall. There's some streams that are uploaded on the VOD channel. They're just not posted yet, so they will be at some point. It's nighty-nighters. Yeah, exactly. It's late in Europe. For some people. 4:30? What's like? It could be like midnight in Europe some places. Okay, we'll launch it. I love the hat in the back. It's adorable. Nice little touch. Now, I'm not used to driving such slow cars because this is pretty slow. It's got 40 horsepower. Weighs 1,925 pounds, I think is what it weighs. I'll check after. I didn't say, I don't think. You should automate. Yeah. Automation, it's a lot of fun to make even crappy cars in automation. You know what? You wait for a sale, and if you can pick it up, pick it up. It runs on a pretty low NPC. Little brake. Over the hill. We're turning here. We're going to get a little bit. I honestly can't even tell. Is this front? Is this rear or front wheel drive? We'll check. Front wheel drive. Okay. It's actually a pretty fun. Handles pretty well so far. It's a little understeery, like any front wheel drive car is gonna be, or mostly any front wheel drive car is gonna be. It's expected. The gearing's pretty fine. We cut the corner a little bit there, but we're okay. We're gonna get a good time for the first of the day. We laugh at the car. No, it's fine. We're not laughing. It's a good car. Destroy cars. That'd be a pretty fun stream. BeamNG cars would be fun. Hello, No Scope. How you doing, bud? So 1045. I'm going to write the time down. We'll give it one more chance because it is the first of the night. So we'll give it one more chance. 104.9 is still a fine time. And the horsepower is 40 horse, 1925 pounds, like I said. We'll try it again. We'll do one more with this one. Since it's the first of the night. This is the first car of the night, Brian. This is Almighty Twingo's car. I can't recall the name, but I did mention the name earlier. I've got hiccups now. That's great. You hate the proportions. The proportions, they are. It's interesting. It's like a, you know, an English hatchback. It looks like. It's a wagon hatchback, kind of. Come on, we're fine. No, Brian, these are from, this is a Discord challenge, so the Discord had to make some shitbox cars, and this is what they came up with. They're under all certain specs and stuff, so they're all around, like, I'd say the average is like 40, 50 horsepower. Under 2,000 pounds. So they're all pretty light, very, very cheap cars. Oh, you're on your PC? Fair enough, yeah. Well, you know, this challenge ended a good while ago, actually. These are just all the submissions from a few weeks back. We're just testing them now. The next one is the Japanese Sports Car Challenge, 1980s JDM. So it's like not 1990s, 1980s. So it's not the best JDM, but it's the second best era JDM. Two-door Porsche, 120 horse. Parking ticket, oh gosh. That sounds like a rip. Maybe, exactly, maybe it's on sale, pick it up. Yes, your mom for automation. What do you think she'll say? Maybe. I have no idea. What will she say, you know? I don't know. Yeah, this car sounded a little bit depressing. 105. So we'll leave it on a 104. We could probably maybe get I'm thinking we can get like a 102, maybe 103 in perfect conditions. I kind of butchered the first corner. That's okay. Watch the first live stream. Oh yeah, fair. That's awesome, man. Thanks for hanging out. We were just chillaxing, testing cars, having some fun. These streams are pretty chill. We do have ones where we build stuff. I want to do one this week where we play a game, multiplayer game together. Like us in stream. Let's do this. Hold on. What's gonna be the donation goal? I mean, don't we have a donation goal up? This is just the same as last time, honestly. Donation goal, maybe if we hit it, I'll put on my cosplay again like I did last time. We'll just leave it up there, honestly. Where do you find the requirements? No scope in the Discord, link in the description, you gotta join that. And in there, there's a channel called Community Challenges. And there's all the rules in there. You make your car, you design it, you do whatever it has to fit the rules. And you send the .car file into one of the mods or admins. You go in a Ford Escort, I see it, I actually see it. It's Ford Escort in the front, kind of you go everywhere else, I'd say. Yeah, no problem, bud. Yeah, but Sparker, we just have a goal up just for the sake of having a goal up, I guess. If we get the goal, I'll put on my Cankrell cosplay. I'll try to put it on the wig. I can try the wig. My face, you can't really tell them. I gotta shave if we do it. You destroy cars people send you, possibly. I might do one testing BeamNG cars versus automation cars. I think it's been done before, but maybe I'll do it again. We're gonna hop into the next car, a Mighty Twingo. It did pretty good. Nothing really bad to say. It was a fine car. Wasn't great at anything, but it was like fine. It wasn't bad or anything. It was acceptable. Brakes were fine. The handling was like fine. It was maybe a little understeery, but it was acceptable for sure. Double Trouble 5X is up next. 60 horsepower, so a bit more horse. The same weight, 1925 pounds. The WC Polo. The Polo? I don't know. It's like Polo, but not Polo. We'll check it out, and we'll give her a bit of a drive. Give her a bit of a drive. This is some good water. What is the next challenge happening? The next challenge is Ongoing Advantage. It's the 1980s Japanese Sports Car Challenge, or just, not even sports cars, it's just JDM. It could be a sedan, it could be a truck. Just JDM, you know? It's gonna fit the rules. They are in the Discord, link in the description, you gotta go there. It was depressing, and for British Leylands, that's the only thing that counts. Exactly. I wouldn't even say it was depressing. I would say it was just like, not like numb. It was very average. It wasn't bad though. It was just acceptable. Okay, front's a little modern for the era, I think, but that's okay. It still fits. It still looks like a shitbox itself. It looks like someone plastered a newer face on an older car, which I think is pretty shitbox-esque. Very small wheels, very not set out at all, which is fine. No, yeah, Brian, exactly. It could be a Forder, it could be a pickup truck, it could be an SUV for the JDM challenge, as long as it fits the rules. If it says it's not against the rules, it's fair game. So a little shorter gearing, which is actually pretty fun for this higher horsepower vehicle. It's about 50% more horsepower than the previous car at the same weight. I can't tell, is this thing rear or front wheel drive? Because it's kind of oversteery at some points. We'll try it. Rocket League, possibly. I've never played Rocket League in my life, actually, but it looks like fun. I just haven't gotten to it, you know. We'll stay in third. That's fine. Through the mud, we're okay. Alright. We're gonna go through here, a bit of a drift. Either it's rear-wheel drive, or just quite oversteering for front-wheel drive, which would be interesting. So I think it's rear-wheel drive is what I'm gonna guess. I haven't looked at it yet. Exactly. I'm doing good, Flores. How about you, bud? 1 minute 8, 1 minute point 8. That's a reasonable good time. That's a good, reasonable and good time. I'll take that. I'm gonna write it down. Good time. Honestly, 1 minute point 8. Good time. If it's the rules, it's a luxury sedan. Exactly. There you go. That's okay, Brian. That's okay. Did you saw a movie Saw or Jigsaw? What do you? I mean, I'm pretty sure I've seen every Saw movie before. They're like classics. So I just want to see, is this thing? This thing is rear-wheel drive, which is kind of. Is this thing? No, is it rear or is it? Yeah, it's rear. Interesting. Interesting. The drive shaft is not really connected to the diff, but okay. A lot of fun. Rear-wheel drive car in a very, very cheap car is a good touch there. I like that. That was fun. That was a fun car to drive. Otavio is up next. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. He has got 30 horse, so half the horsepower of the previous car, but way less weight as well. 1325 pounds. The Brodowski 173. The Brodowski 173. Okay. Let's hop into this cheap, really cheap car. It only weighs 600 kilograms. My gosh, it's very light. You thought this is a video? This is a stream. No, we're live, buddy. Yeah, Philip is a really good tuner. His name's Phantom in Discord. He's really good. He's a really good tuner. Hello. What is your name? Vili Svensson. Hello, bud. How you doing, man? Did you miss mine? No, it's not to yours yet. Yours is... the order's in the description, it should be. We are on currently Otavio's car. So we've got about 3 today, so 2 today so far. This is the 3rd. We're gonna launch this thing. I think it's rear engine, if I'm not mistaken. So it's rear engine, rear-wheel drive. I'm guessing it's not gonna be front-wheel drive. Hey, that's awesome, bud. Well, welcome to the stream, man. Homemade bread is fantastic. I've made homemade bread a few times myself, with like no help for anyone. It's a lot of fun. Is it fun? Is that how I describe it? It tastes good. So we're in third person here. We're going for a bit of a drive. It's definitely slower. The rear engine is gonna make this thing much more lively to drive, I feel like. You on a list? Which is it for, buddy? Is it for the Shitbox challenge or? There are like the list is not fully accurate. Most of the cars are on the list. Why does bread aisle? What? Wait, what? What are you trying to say, Sender? The bread aisle steel so good. The bread aisle steel is great. It's for Shitbox. There are like the list itself is not. Anyway, I'm just gonna launch again. I'm messing up the launch here. Is it just depressing? Yeah, it's depressing. You break it for 15 years. Nice. Yeah, the list on the description is not the fully accurate list. It's just a really generic list from the first stream. So it's not 100% accurate. Yeah, rear engine is just like, you can't do anything. You're just gonna drive nice and easy. Small words are hard. Small words, yeah. I've got like bad vision, honestly. Even like looking at my very small text on my phone from like 2 feet, a foot and a half away is difficult for me while I'm driving at the same time. So this car, you'd think it'd be playful, but the rear engine, it's really depressingly low powered with the rear engine. It's not playful. It's not playful. We gotta stay in first. The gearing I think is too long to make it playful. It is a little oversteery because of rear engine, obviously, and I kind of like that, but if it had more power, it'd be a lot of fun. But sadly, it's a little bit powerless, which is okay. Like, that's all right. It is a cheap car after all. Like, well, we're not, like, trying to have fun with it. We're trying to drive it, like, just strictly on the track here. It's actually performing quite well. Good Tommy Sunbell. Who'd you send it to? Just send a message to whoever you sent it to. Or send it into one of the mods now. If like just whoever you sent it to in the first place, just send them a message. You probably spin. You know, you're not wrong, David. You're not wrong. It probably would spin. But you know, I think just on the dirt, the rear engine rear-wheel drive would be a lot of fun. You know, but a 102.4 is still a really good time for like not crazy horsepower. Actually, half the horsepower of the last car, with only 2 seconds difference. So it drove good. It handled good. PC specs, i9 9900K, 2070 Super, 32 gigs of RAM, etc. I think the specs are on my Discord. Maybe they're not on my Discord. I don't even know. They should be on my Discord if they're not. What days do you stream? No set days. I try to do ideally in the weekdays. So like every second day, Monday, Wednesday, Friday ish. Monday, Wednesday, Friday ish. You test yours? I don't think so, Scout. We are on. No, not yours. No. Yeah, the Polish rat. It was pretty quick. It drove actually quite good. Like, there's nothing really bad to say. A little oversteer, but it's rear engine, so that's expected. Totally expected. So we'll see here. Did it just start? No, we've done a couple today, but we've started recently. We've done a couple only. Minimum specs: i5 3470, Intel HD. I mean, I think that's probably enough. Like, automation is pretty low. Honestly, just look at Steam. Like, look at the specs there. Like, the automation's pretty easy to run here. We'll do this. Did you do the Minetti yet? I don't think so. I can't recall. We haven't done that today. Oh, the train's actually, you're up next. Hey, you're right now. Yeah, the Minetta's right now. You came at the right time. The Otaku Motor Lines Minetta Costco tuned. 60 horse, so back up there with the horsepower. And a middle ground, 1575 horse, or 1575 pounds. It's got good specs on paper. If it handles pretty good, then it's definitely going to be a contender for the best time so far today. We haven't done much cars, but, you know. Do you take video suggestions? I mean, I'm always open for suggestions. How much is the game? I think it's like 25 USD, something about there. Yeah, Dojo, that's good. Very similar specs to mine. Very similar specs. Very durable rear end. That's a very tiny pea shooter exhaust. Very low, this car just experience. It's rear-wheel drive, which is honestly a nice surprise. The looks, it's not its best friend for looks. It's definitely a bit of a Bugo kind of style to it, or a Common Turismo style to it. But it's not bad. I'll take it. Hello, Nina. How you doing, bud? So we'll launch it. We'll launch it. Long gearing compared to the other cars today. And in general, actually quite long gearing. 70 kilometers an hour in first. So it's going to be over 100 kilometers an hour in second. Very stiff suspension, like sports car stiff. But it's got a really good power to weight. One of the better power to weights. Definitely the best so far. And overall, it's like not even terrible for power to weight. So I think the brake bias is a little bit iffy though. The back end wanted to get thrown out there. I think they locked up a bit more than the front on braking. So the handling, it's a little sketchy. It's it's oversteery. Regardless if you're giving a throttle or not, it's oversteery. A little bit maybe. It's not bad. Very stiff is the biggest issue. For a Shitbox, it's a little crazy stiff. But it's fast. It is fast. It is fast. Look at that. You can't stand it. You can't stand AMD GPUs. Yeah, I've only ever used. I've used AMD before. We're gonna give this one more try because it is quite. The specs on paper is a lot. Not the best time. 104. We'll give it one more try. All right. It's so cheap it doesn't have suspension exactly. We're gonna give it another try here. Like even the smallest bump was just throwing this car into a crazy tailspin. Come on, I'm in first person. I'm trying to give it a really good time. I'll keep it in first. We're gonna go this way. We're gonna brake. Brake nice and early, very early, which is honestly a good thing for this car. I think the brakes are a little sketchy. Back to first. We'll stay in first here. Took Took it a little while. We kind of messed with that corner, but still a really good time so far. This one's wide again. So the first gear is, I think, a little bit too long, honestly, but it's got a lot of power. But good time. I'll take it. Definitely worth it. The twatch, the chat and Twitch. I mean, the chat's in chat here. Read the chat here. I can see the chat. Yeah, the suspension's very, very, very stiff. Very stiff. It's basically just an axle with 4 solid metal bars. Yeah, very stiff. The drivers suck. Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, take care of Austin, buddy. The Chevy Trailers like vehicle in the next game. Pretty SUV. It's not bad. Like an off-road. Let's see, a little off-road. What map is this? This is Industrial Circuit Perimeter Mixed. Industrial Course for the Perimeter Mixed Circuit. Yeah, the lights are different color lights are kind of weird. It's kind of a shitbox-esque, but it's not. It's different. It's different. So 1 minute flat. I think that's a worthy time. It drove quite good. It was a little sketchy. The brakes were a little sketchy. The suspension was a little sketchy, but it was very quick. I've got the hiccups. My gosh, they're back. It was a little sketchy, but we got a good time with it, and I hope you're happy with that. That was a good time. Pop Dance YT is up next. 75 horsepower, 2,050 pounds. So it's porky, but it's got power to back it up. The Lyson Katana is the name of the shitbox, and it's a respectable name. It's respectable. It looks pretty like a shitbox. Oh man, that's a rip. That's a rip, Spark. I'm sorry that happened, bud. Hopefully she lived a good life, you know. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna go. Yeah, take care, Flores, buddy. Yeah, like before this PC, I think I had a i7 6700. I had a 1060 6 gig and 16 gigs of RAM. And before that, I had like 8 gigs of RAM. I can't even recall. I had an AMD before AMD like came to their prime, I guess. It does look like an Austin Lego quite a bit. Quite a bit in Austin Lego a bit. Front end, it's 1970s-ish. Everything's 1970s-ish. It looks depressing. Looks very Malaise era. Katana and the license badges are really cool though. I like those. They suit the car. They look good. Yeah, I saw 6700's a good. It was a good, just a good CPU. The 1060 is good too. Honestly, I'm just glad I've upgraded this year, or last year I guess now, 2020. So it's definitely a lot better for everything. We're gonna go first person for this one. It's definitely a wedge shape. Braking here. A little late for the braking. A little late. That was my bad. My bad. My bad. We'll go again. So front wheel drive, I'm guessing, because we're getting some wheel spin there, and it's not really pushing around, it's pulling it. We're gonna lean into the corners, nice and gentle. We're gonna go this way, we're gonna go this way. Come on, I don't want to spin the tires. Let's not spin. Braking here. Brakes are fine. A little sketchy maybe, but like they're fine. It's fast. The gearing's nice. We'll stay in second. The front-wheel drive, it's just spinning a bit. A lot of power for front-wheel drive. For this thing, but a 56 time is really good. What's your favorite shitbox somebody ever sent? That's a tough one. That's a tough one, honestly. I think when Automotive Flux sent the Bugle in for a challenge, that was probably the worst. It's probably the worst. Hello T Animations. Hello Ethan. How you guys doing? You guys doing good? Yeah, take it. No problem, Sparkle. 56.4 is actually a really competitive time. Overall, it's one of the more competitive times. It's the second best time overall, I think, actually, Pop Dance. So 56.4, second best time overall. Really good time. Surprisingly, a really good time. Wow. The best time is Ivan's with a 56.1. So this is a close 56.4. Pretty close. Pretty close, man. Geek Hero's up next. But you didn't do mine. Yeah, I'm taking a look. I have to look at the file because I've got I've got a comment on it. I'm not too sure what it is. I will check it out shortly. We're just doing this one, then we're gonna go back to the ones and see if there's any ones that we missed, Ibis. Yeah, awesome player. Thanks, bud. So we're gonna hop into, we're gonna do Geek Heroes, then we're gonna hop back into Years Abyss, alright, bud? Because I've got a note under that one. Because I think what it was is some files have the exact same name as other files, or same card names, so they might, so there's weird overlapping and stuff. I'll take a look in a sec. I've got it down. So Geek Heroes is up next, though. We'll do that one. That's 55 horse, 2125 pounds, the Lana River. Costco tuned. Costco's tuning a lot of cars. We'll hop into that one and take it for a bit of a spin. And it's definitely, oh no, we don't want this brand new thing. That's not ideal. We'll do this one. It's definitely a square Volvo kind of boy. Hey, thanks, bud. Appreciate that, man. I try. Yeah, we'll take a look, Scout. We'll see how it is. We'll see how it is for the yeah, I bought my PC. Bye, Googly Poo. I bought my PC, my 2070, before the 30 series came out, beginning last year, when the Canadian dollar was terrible at its absolute worst, and when there was a graphics card boom at the start of the pandemic. So I paid like way too much for mine. But that's okay. So it's definitely a Lada. It's a bit basic, but it looks like a Lada, and it fits the 1970s shitbox aesthetic. So we'll hop in, we'll launch it. It's depressing, as one might expect. Yeah, Pop Dance. It did really good, man. It did really good. So performance-wise, it was a good car. So what I'm gonna do, if we have time at the end, I'll take the top 3 speed-wise, and I'll test them again, head-to-head kind of thing, and we'll see which one really is the fastest. The gearing's really depressing this thing, I feel like. It's underpowered, I think. The gearing's too long for the amount of performance it has. It needs a bit shorter gears. So instead of being to 70 in first, it should be to like 40, is what I would guess. Because even right now, gutless amounts of power, absolutely gutless. We gotta go first again. And even in first, it's not very fast. But like it handles fine. I think it's rear wheel drive. I think it's fine. It's just nothing quick. Hello, 10K with no bits. How you doing, bud? It is a depressing car. Very depressing. Yeah, we're doing the rest of the cars today. Exactly. 85 pickup using it to try something. Yeah, do it, man. Sounds good. Hey, Tommy, you made good cars, so just keep working on. You'll like top cars, to be honest. Yeah, this car is definitely underpowered, but hey, a 105.5 is still a good time. 105.5 is still a good time. So let me check this. Let's see. We'll do this. Oh yeah, 105.5 is still a good time. Not gonna lie. So why even? So these are people's cars that are made in my Discord challenge cars. To join the challenges, you go to click the link in the description for the Discord. You gotta be 13 over to be in Discord, obviously. And then there's a channel called Community Challenges. And then there it has the rules. So the current one, the next challenge is the 1980s JDM challenge. This one is done and closed, so we're not taking submissions for shitboxes. It's so shit that my ass haircut would grow faster. Yeah, pretty much. It's not a fast car. It is not a fast car. That's okay though. Let's do this. We'll do this. And just give me 1 minute or so. We'll loading up another car. I'm gonna re-import it is what we'll do. We'll try this. Okay. Let's see a modern shitbox. These are all 1970s. You didn't miss anything, Sparkle. We're just hanging out, bud. Do you do car requests? I mean, I'm always looking for new ideas. I'll tell you guys some of my some of the cars on my to-do list. I'll just spoil it for you guys. I'm on an actual monster truck with like 1500 horsepower that can do wheelies and backflips at will. A monster truck. Oh, I lost my train of thought already. Oh no, what was it? Oh no, I have a big list. Wait, what's the list? I've got a big list. Oh gosh, I've got like the top 10 memorized. Oh gosh, but I'm doing a monster truck next. I think an actual monster truck. I have it somewhere. It's written down, but monster truck is coming up soon, I guess. Malaysia truck V8 sedan. Oh gosh, that body. There's a new mod body. We could have massive tires on it, and we're gonna just have a massive supercharged V8. We'll supercharge in BeamNG probably. So let me import that. We'll be importing Abyss's car. Blah, 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 blah. All right. So let's see here. I had an issue. I think maybe an importing issue. I'm not too sure. Been making that monster since last time I was here. Ah, no, I'd like to do one. So let me see here. It is looking for the Crescent. I think maybe the problem is there's a lot of cars called Crescent, but the model name is Crescent, and it doesn't like that. Where's automation? Let me go through here. Crescent Cipher. Oh, it's called Crescent Cipher. Oh yeah. There's two cars. It's really glitched out. And it's called the 2.2. All right, there we go. So we'll do this. We just did your Cars Geek Hero. It did pretty good. It did pretty good. No, I don't think anyone copied your name. There's just another car. Like I think it's an automation glitch. It imported two cars under the same model family, but they're different bodies, which is super weird. Really weird glitch. I just want to confirm. This is your car, okay, Abyss? I'm gonna change it to. I'm just gonna change the camera to automation real quick. I'm just confirming with you, just because I don't want to export it, then it'd be like glitched out. We'll just do this. Come on. This is your car? This is what I have when I load in the Crescent Cipher 2.2y. Just making sure. Okay. And it's got 60 horse, 70 torque. It weighs 1960 pounds approximately. Alright, we'll go back to BeamNG. Because, yeah, I don't know why. I thought I should have exported. I'm not sure why it wasn't exported, which is kind of weird. But another car, like, overrided it somehow. Very weird. It looks like it's cyberpunk theme, which is really cool. I like it. I like that. That's really cool. Is there a Beetle body? Not really. There's like a first generation Porsche, which is like a Beetle, but you know, it's not. It's very cyberpunk. I like it. I like how it looks. This should be a Beetle body. Shitbox car. It's also my favorite type of car. I like cheap cars. I do like cheap cars. I like small little cheap cars. My Ford Maverick's basically a shitbox, except it's not tiny, it's compact. Not very tiny. What grinds your gears, bud? So I'm gonna export it twice. 2000s American shitbox are pretty bad. Yeah, they are pretty bad. They are not great. Not good. Alright. So we should be good. Now we're gonna hop into this. It's a weird export thing that's happening. It's weird. So it should be. I can't see that well. It's called the Crescent. Crescent Cipher 2.2. Okay, we're good. It's not a shitbox, it's just a box. Fair enough. This stream's not synced on my PC against my phone. Oh, rip. John, I actually have a plan for a video. Okay, so now, I'll tell you some of the video ideas. I've got an actual three-wheeled car build video that's gonna come up at some point. It's gonna be truly a three-wheeled car. It's gonna have not four wheels. It's gonna have forward automation, but 3 in BeamNG. I know, actually 3. It's gonna have. I got a monster truck build that can do backflips. I've got. What else? I'll keep remembering some more builds, I think. Okay, so we got their car here, 60 horse, 1960 or so pounds. We got a triple single. This is an interesting. It's a cyberpunk car. It's not like 1960s design. It's a 1960s body though, which I like it. It's very square. It's a box. I like it. We'll launch it. A bit of a tire squeal. Short gearing, which is pretty. It fits the power, I'd say. We'll brake late. Brakes are really nice. It braked good there on the dirt. We'll go to first person for a little bit here. Brakes are good. Brakes are really good. Best brakes of the night so far, I'd say. It just brakes well. Honestly, it locks up, but like, it's easy to handle. We're staying second through the entire time there. That's okay though. We'll stay in second here. Won't be the best time of the night, but it's gonna be a good time still. And thank you, player. Appreciate that, bud. The driving is I'm a bad driver. It's okay. Thanks, Drifter. Appreciate that. So 1 minute point 7 is still a good time. The power wasn't the very best power to weight ratio. Wasn't the very best, but it was good. Wait, did I just close BeamNG somehow? How did I close BeamNG? I Alt F4'd BeamNG. What? I closed automation and I closed BeamNG. Oh, that's okay. You putting some anime character? You do you, man. If you want to do an anime character, you do an anime character, bud. I don't know what happened there. I apologize. That was weird. Okay, I don't know. I don't know what happened. So if you guys want to see the track, it's industrial site perimeter mixed circuit. Can someone go back and tell me what the time was? I think it was a 10 something. 10. No, it didn't crash. I closed it somehow. I pressed Alt F4 when I was in automation and I closed BeamNG as well. I don't know. If someone could go back and get that time, I'd really appreciate that. I think it was a 103 or 1 minute. 1 minute. Okay, 1 minute point 7. 1 minute point 7. Thank you. I should become a VTuber for the LOLs. How does one become a VTuber even? How does one become a VTuber? Oh, okay, it's 0.7. It's 0.73. It's 0.7. We'll just say 0.7. We'll say the lower time. How does one? How do I become a VTuber? Okay, Billy Joe Red, you're up next, bud. I do have a stream plan where I'm gonna play anime games the whole stream. We're gonna play Doki Doki Literature Club. I've not played it before, but I've heard good things. Legend says Rice shaved his hair to reduce weight, increase aerodynamics. I mean, my head hair is pretty long. You can't see I'm wearing a hat. My hair is down to my shoulders, but my facial hair is pretty. It's not shaved right now. It's just 5 o'clock shadow. The anime girl avatar. Yeah, that's step 1 for being a VTuber. Step 2, profit. So step 2 is probably profit. Make sounds, play game. Yeah. Okay, Billy Joe Red, you're up next. We've got the. Let's see here. It is the Jupiter Fretka, the MRS TNA. How do I pronounce that? The Mersna 2.3 GLS 74 clone. Is that how it's pronounced? I tried. I'm not the best pronouncer. We know this. I'm not an English major here. It's this one. Okay. In brackets. Oh, okay. Oh, we gotta change it from 2 leps to 1. Use a voice changer. Oh man. Yeah. Use female text to speech. I mean, I could turn. I've got a voice changer. I could turn it on for you guys. I could turn it on. It's not good, but I could turn it on. There are only 3 cylinders max or minimum in automation, unfortunately. Unfortunately. We'll change this to 2 laps. Or 1 lap. It looks like the press for Discord. Fair enough. Yeah. Step 3, money. Yeah. Ha! I'll become a VTuber. That sounds like a legit way to do it. If I ever see you in a man bun, I may have to unsubscribe. Well, I mean, like, would you rather see me in with a ponytail or like in like I don't know. Would you rather see me in a bright blonde wig or a man bun? You know, would you rather see me in a Cackerel maid costume or a man bun? I'd choose the man bun. I think. German sports cars. M3 and 4. I mean, I like that idea. That's not bad. That's not bad. Full body motion capture. Sounds expensive. Alright. I love the chrome. A little fancy for a shitbox, but it looks good. I like it. Lots of details. The interior is nice too. Back end is nice. I like the taillights, like the exhaust. So it's almost like a slightly more upscale shitbox, I think. We're gonna look at the interior real quick here. Oh god, where am I? Interior. Sunroof. Definitely a fancy shitbox. I love the interior. Definitely fancy. We'll do this. Alright. Just put on the maid costume and attract viewers with your cleavage. I mean, yeah, I've done that before already. We can do it again. That's what the donation goal is for. Obviously. If I hit the donation goal today, which I mean we're $100 off or whatever, then I'll go put on some big gazungas and a maid dress. So you know that sounds like a win-win for everyone, to be honest. All right, we're racing here. Oh god, that's not the right camera. Oh boy, my first person is way off. Wait, can we just hold on? Can we just like do that? That was terrifying. Make people simp for you. Oh gosh. Put bad makeup and balloons in the t-shirt. I mean, no. Oh, he hasn't seen the comments. Hold on. I mean, why use balloons when we, like, wait, is this it? So that picture on the right is literally me already. So that's what the donation goes for. That's what it's for, guys. That's what you want to see. A guano box. That's a fancy name for a shitbox. We'll launch it again. But yeah. So there is no fake. We don't need balloons and stuff for that stuff. We got the real deal. Exactly. Yeah, we got the real deal. We don't need balloons. That's fake. You know, I paid $150 for fake ones. I'm not using balloons. I paid too much for the fake ones, man. Too much. Let's go to first here. Don't get this question wrong. Don't you feel embarrassed sometimes when you roleplay shizzle? What does that mean, Brian? Brian, what are you trying to say? I don't know what you're trying to say. Oh gosh. I don't know what you're trying to say, bud. So we're in second here. It's doing pretty good. We're actually revving pretty low in second, and it's still got power. This thing's got torque. It's a little understeery, but it's doing good. Handbrake turn here, we'll stay in first. Cackerel Gaming, exactly. That's what it's all about, really. We're just having fun dressed as a Cackerel Gaming. 59.9, good time. Good time. Anything under 1 minute is, like, exceptional. Instead of 40 cars, or the 30 cars, we've got, like, only, you know, 10 and it's under a minute or so. 59.9 is a great time. Billy Joe, the car looks good. It drives good. No issues with the driving. It wasn't the fastest. The gearing was really good, though, I think. And the handling was a little understeery. That was the biggest thing. A little understeery for this. But it was good. I didn't have a problem with it. Do you sometimes feel a little embarrassed when you change yourself and dress up as a girl? I mean, that's a tough question. I don't know if embarrassed is the right word. It's weird for sure. I don't know if embarrassed is the right word. I think it's fun. It's fun. Honestly, it's a lot of fun. But of course, like subconsciously, you are thinking about what other people think because it's pretty interesting. But yeah, no, I think it's a lot of fun more than embarrassing. Donation goal for changing the channel into Cackerel Gaming for a week. Man, what if I change it and someone takes my name? That'd be hilarious. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, Billy Joel. Billy Joel, I'm seeing your DMs here. Yeah, no, it did good. The car did good. The car looks really good. So appreciate that, man. Thanks again for it's a good car. Just a good car. Yeah, they need 1 cylinders and 2 cylinders in automation for sure. For sure. We're gonna hop into the next one though. We got I think Gixter's up next. Gixter, you're up next. 40 horse, 1650 pounds. So a good power to weight ratio. It's pretty fun, pretty average. The Orient, the Courageau. The Courage, like the Courageau? The Courageau? I think it's how it's pronounced. Maybe, maybe not. I'm trying here. But it's a good name. I like the name. Both the model name and the trim name. Oh yeah, I love this body. Oh yeah, Gixter, this is the thumbnail. I love this car looks. It's so dinky looking. I love it. Donation goal for being a permanent Cackerel. Definitely need to be more than 150 bucks, probably. They better add rotaries. I think at some point, hopefully, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Mokino, is that how you pronounce your name? Octavian? Yeah, I have a picture of it just in case. Just so I can flex, obviously. Just so I can flex. Lay French. It is kind of French, yeah. I took the name from some workshop names because I ran... Yeah, that's fair enough. It's a good name. Now, it's a little fixture light, but I just love the headlights. I love the headlights and like how it looks with the body. I love the body. It looks really cool. It reminds me of like an old Renault somehow. Like an R5 almost. Somehow. We'll launch it. Where's the list for today? It's in the description. The list for cars being tested? It's in the description, bud. So it is very long gearing. We can't go down the first. We're in second here. We're flooring it. The gearing is long, I think. Or lack of power. Yeah, it's got R5 vibe to me. It's definitely not as fast as an R5. I like an R5 Turbo. But it's fine. It's a cheap car, and it looks really quirky, and I love that part about it. We'll stay in second here. So it's quite slow. The gearing is a little bit long. That's the biggest issue so far. The gearing is long. Like, I think first take it to 30 in this car. It's got not too much power. Second to like 70, 80. It is a 2-speed. Oh, that's why. It's a 2-speed. Lower the top end. I know, it's hard for fuel economy. But imagine trying to like pass someone on the highway. You're cruising at like, you know, 60, 70 kilometers an hour on like a road. You just can't go. You just can't go. My dream car, like if I had like if money was no object ever, I love the Apollo IE. But honestly, like my Ford Maverick is like up there for my dream car. I have a picture here ready. My Ford Maverick. I love that car. It's good. It might have been faster if we did the whole lap in first. But sometimes we'd be banging off the rev limiter, and that's just too loud for me. That's too loud. Is the lighting good enough? Is it a little bit dark or what? Is it dark? Is it just me? Is it just a little brighter? But it's the R5 body. Oh, yeah, I liked it. I liked it. So we will take off that. So that's my dream car, the Maverick. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, I don't know a name. It's expensive, man. Computers and everything is a lot of money. Any plans for Power the Maverick? No. I think I'm going to sell it in spring, to be honest. I love it. It's my dream car. It's a cool car. I didn't even know it existed before I bought it, actually. It's cool learning about it, but probably going to sell it and down payment for a house. How many horsepower? The Maverick's got about, it's got about 90 or so. I am streaming in a literal closet, Brian. I know. I know. It's not a metaphor, though. It's not a metaphor. You're being responsible. I know. Imagine being responsible, right? So Gixxer, a 105 is a reasonable time. The gearing, 2-speed is difficult to make it like very competitive because the second gear was just crazy long. But you know what? Like it did fine. The car looked cool. So 10 out of 10 for that, honestly. Soda's up next. 40 horsepower again, 1725 pounds. So not too different power to weight ratio. The Samer Grand Turismo Deluxe Towing Package. I mean, and it says towing package. You know, you think it could tow things, but no, it can't tow anything. It's gonna be towed because it's probably gonna break down. We'll hop in. It's this one. Okay. E30. E30s are cool. It's got about 90 horsepower. Yeah. Well, I mean, like the Maverick is just it's just a fun car. It's got about 90 from factory at the with accessories. It's probably pushing like 70 the wheels now. Yeah, the new Maverick's gonna be a pickup truck based on the Bronco Sport apparently, or Focus, which is they're all based on the same platform. ICE cars will be out in 2030. Yeah, yeah. Oh yeah, it'll be ICE, but hybrids are still allowed. Hybrids are allowed still. And the Maverick's not a fast car. It's not supposed to be a fast car. My Lexus is the fast car. Boxer engine, which is honestly an achievement for the Shitbox challenge. It's tough to get in. I love the roof rack. I love the looks. It looks very shitty. Reminds me of like an older Honda Civic first gen or whatever. First gen with different headlights. We'll launch it. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Another 2-speed kit. It sounds cool though. It's unique. Mavericks are popular. Oh yeah, like the Maverick cars, like the coupes and stuff. Yeah, yeah, they're very popular. Boxers aren't that much. I mean, boxers are a good bit more expensive than 994s in automation. Like inline-4s are just comparatively, it's just better performance per dollar. In automation, at least. But it sounds cool. It's oversteery a bit, which is a lot of fun. We'll stay in first. It is depressingly slow. Yeah, 20k would be a lot pretty good for the Maverick pickup truck. You know what? Like, if it was front-wheel, I don't think it'll be front-wheel drive in the US or North America because people are gonna laugh at that. I think in Europe they'll have a front-wheel drive version of the Maverick. Yeah, the tires were very thin, Gixxer. The tires were very thin, but it did pretty good. It did pretty good, yeah. Tires were quite skinny. That's okay. Your all-time dream car is a 67 GT500 or a 2001 E46 M3. A 2006 E60 E60 M5 is a great car. A Ford Bronco 70s and a 2020 Raptor. Like the V6 Raptor. One of my buddies actually just bought a used. Not recently. He bought it this summer. He bought a 2018 Raptor. My dad had a 2014 Raptor, so he had the V8 6.2. One of my buddies bought a the V6 Raptor, and like it's fast. Like his is just stock, and it's pretty quick 0 to 60. He's building the full engine. It's pretty cool, but the V8 just sounds so much nicer. But the new one looks nicer. A tractor will probably be a quicker 109.2. Not the best time. It did fine. The gearing was very, very long. 2 speeds are just near impossible to do great. To be honest on this, there's just not enough. You don't have enough power at the right times, really, ever. It's not ever, you know. Not bad though, Soda. We'll hop into the Demil's car. It is the Eris Chi-Chi, the QUI, the Chi-Chi, the Qui S names. So this one is 90 horsepower, 1925 pounds, so a very good power to weight ratio. I mean, a little heavier, but it's got a lot of power. A lot of power. Which should hopefully be a pretty good performer. The earring was quite long. Yeah, take care, Gixer. Have a good one, bud. Yeah, thanks for hanging out, man. Hello, Summer Bandit. How you doing? Hey, how you doing for hanging out for a minute? Fords, yeah, so the next Raptor, it's not been confirmed, but like all the spies have shown that the next generation Raptors can have a V8 to some extent. It's gonna have there's been footage with it with a V6 and with a V8 from exhaust sounds. So it's gonna have a V8 as an option for sure. Does your Mavic vape oil? I wouldn't say vape. You know, I mean, I think any old it burns a little oil, not very much oil. But it's pretty good. It's pretty good. It leaks a little bit of oil too, but that's fine. It's a 50-year-old car. It just turned 50 last year. So, like the color, a little simplistic on fixtures, but that's okay. What you have there is fine. Front-wheel drive. I think it's a light truck monocoque. We'll launch it. Oh, the Raptor. Oh, the Ranger Raptor. Yeah, the Ranger Raptor is a diesel. The Ranger Raptor is a diesel. Is it a 5-pod or 4-pod? I'm not too sure. Hyundai i30N. Fox body Mustangs are cool too. I dig that. What computer? So it's an i9 9900K, 2070 Super, and 32 gigs of RAM. Scream whenever their car is up. It'll be shortly, I think. We're in the list. We're on. We passed Gixers a little ago, so we're getting there probably. Well, I kind of butchered some of these scores. They weren't really perfect. They weren't bad though. They weren't perfect. That's okay. 500,000 kilometers on it. Not wow. Yeah, my Mavericks only got 60,000 miles approximately. The brand new Supra is basically a BMW, and I like that. I like that. I'd consider the new Supra as my next car. They're depreciating pretty bad for you know what they are. It's been a memorized rise setup. I know, Hateful. I'll put the setup in the description in the future. But yeah, 1 minute point 4. Good time. No really issues with the car. The gearing was fine. Yeah, Echoes is up next. Okay. So I don't want to yell because I don't like yelling, but yeah, 80s is up next. So if you want to ping her, then yeah. So we'll hop in to this. So 55 horse, 1825 pounds. The EMC Panto is her car. Yeah, no problem. Yeah, just ping her and let her know that we're hopping in. The EMC Panto. Not a bad name. It's an adorable little car. We'll hop in. The whole car is BMW. Yeah, I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. I mean, it's it's basically a Z4, which the Z4 is a great convertible, and I think the Super looks really good. Have you made your own computer? My first computer we built, me and my buddy built together, and then my next two, no, just because I get a good warranty with it if I bring it to my shop, and they give me reasonable rates. It's that they charge me just only like $50 to build it, which is I'm totally fine with for a warranty, so I'm okay with that. But yeah, the Supra, I love the Supra. I consider buying a new Supra. Performance is great. It's Toyota, not BMW. Yeah. I mean, the N50 is the N55, or it's the B55 engine, I think, right? It's a good engine. The old Supra looks better. Yeah. I actually think the new one looks better. The old one is like a good-looking car. It's timeless. The new one, I don't think it'll age as well, but I think it's still good-looking. Evil Space Wagon, Mitsubishi RVR, and Hyundai Santamo, same car. That's interesting. The more I know. A BAC model competitor. I plan to do. It'll be probably an aerial Atom. An aerial Atom. No, it'll be a Caterham. A Caterham 7620R competitor, probably something like that. Repeat of this 90s GDM and this 80s GDM. Just tried. Oh, your car? Yeah. No, it'll be good. So we'll make sure. All right, is 80 here? We'll give it a run because I know 80 was AFK for a little bit. We'll give her a run and we'll test it. Unless someone wants to ping her. She's here. What's your favorite tuning company? So if someone's name is on the list, do they actually come last? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. What's wrong with what? If your car is not on the list, send a DM to the person you sent it to. And if they're on the line, just send it to Ivan. For the upcoming challenge, get minus 15 on the ball to get a lower price. You can use, if it's not against the rules, specifically in the rules, then you can do it. As long as it fits the rules, then you can do minus 15 on anything as long as it fits the rules. Don't let it stay unused because cars will break. It's got 60,000 miles. But it could have rolled over. It could be 160,000, we don't know. Oh yeah, no, we're good. We're good, Ivan. Just Blah's car. So I can't pronounce it's Japanese. I'm terrible pronouncing anything Japanese. Just DM the person's car you sent it to, or DM Ivan. DM Ivan the .car file. So hold on. What are the rules? You gotta ask away in the Discord. Ask one of the mods on Discord or someone in the Discord. Someone said, "What's your favorite tuning company?" Well, yeah, that's a tough one. Honestly, my Lexus has a kit tune, just a bottle tune. But they make a lot of cool stuff. They make supercharged and other stuff too. So I don't mind them. You demon, yeah, okay, awesome, yeah, and he'll get it to me if I haven't already got it. Favorite defunct car brand? Oh gosh, you're asking me just these tough questions. I mean, can I call Lotus defunct? Because like Lotus is dang near defunct. They don't make any cars. Geely owns them now. They hopefully make an SU. Hopefully they get revived better because they're pretty much defunct. Favorite YouTube channel? Twin turbos, obviously. We're gonna drive this car. I don't know if 80's here right now. You're paranoid? Yeah, no problem. It'll be tested today for sure, bud. Don't you worry. It'll be tested today. We'll get it in. We'll test 80's car if she's not here. We'll test it again when she gets here. Do you watch DDD? I don't think so. Daily Driven Exotics? I've watched, if that's what it is. Yeah, I've watched them. I don't watch them too much. I don't watch too much car blogging or vlogging channels. I watch a lot of reviews, automotive reviews. I've watched probably reviews on every single new car to come out in the past 2 years. Whether it's European or North American. Not as much Chinese cars and stuff, or Asian cars. Asian market cars specifically, but like any car really for sale in North America or mostly in Europe, I'd say. I'd say most in Europe I've watched reviews for. I like reviews. Doug DeMuro, of course, Doug DeMuro. I watch most Dougs as long as it appeals to me. If it doesn't appeal to me, then I skip that one. Like, I don't think he's the best reviewer, but I think he's super entertaining. Yeah, devs are streaming. Of course I watch Daddy Doug. Of course I do. I should play Bad Words with Enox Knight. Maybe later. Later. Very small tires. Very small. But it did pretty good at 103 for 80s. Echo Sprinkles 1382. I'm going to write down the time here. If they pop back up, we'll test it again later. Best Top Gear series? That's a tough one. Honestly, I don't... It's a tough one, you know? I remember you, Raid Evo, you ask every time. I remember you, bud. I remember you. I know you. What do you think of the Yaris GR? I think it's really cool. The manual's really cool. It is a homologation car. I kind of wish they also offered it in like a dual clutch, just for like crazy performance. Because the manual, you're getting 0 to 60 in like, I think they got it into 4.9 is what they got it in. So that's like, that's fast. Or like, no, is it 4.9 or low fives? Low fives around there, whatever. That's fast for only 260 or whatever horsepower. I mean, it's rated for 260. It's underrated, but that's fast. If it had a DCT, it'd be a very quick car. Yeah, of course the old Top Gear is better. Of course. Thoughts on the Bronco Sport? I think the Bronco is really good looking. I think the Bronco Sport actually is really cool looking. I don't know why I love the Bronco Sport, even though it's like not even an SUV. It's like a fake SUV. I love it. I love how it looks. I love the engines. I love the interior. It's just quirky looking. I like it. Okay. Do you know Car Throttle? Yeah, I watch Car Throttle. I haven't watched them lately, but I've watched a lot in the past. I've watched lots of car channels like that. So we'll hop into Patty's car next. So this is Patty's car, 80 horse, 1775 pounds, the VC Spar GTI. Fine name. I'll take it. Sounds like a little bit of a little Golf GTI thing. Do you want the V8 and do you want a V8 in the Reg Ford Bronco, like the two-door variant? I mean, a V8 would be cool. I know a lot of people are pissed off there's no V8 in the new Bronco. I don't think it's necessary to have a V8. I think the V6, it makes a lot more power than the old Bronco. The numbers are pretty respectable. And I think it's a good fit, honestly. I think the V6 is a good fit. I think I would like them to have a bigger V6. It's only got, I think, what, the 2.7? I would like them, because I know the 3-liter V6 is transverse as far as I know. I would like them to get, oh no, I think the 3-liter also is longitudinal. And thinking the 3-liter V6 in there with 400 horse and 400 torque, that'd be pretty great. That'd be pretty great. Yeah, take care, player. Thanks for hanging out, bud. Thanks for hanging out, man. Thanks for chilling. So this thing is a very dark color, hard to see the design and stuff. That's okay. We get some chrome bits. I like the blacked out package though. It's nice. Very cheap. Black paint is quite cheap. We will launch this thing. It's decent looking. Yeah, I think the Bronco has like it's got good engines. It's like not the best. It's not the worst. It's pretty good. Have you played Forza again? I played Forza Horizon 4. I played it quite a bit. I want to do a stream in the next few weeks of Forza. A multiplayer stream. I gotta get that figured out. Maybe I'll just do like a single player, like an online stream, and like maybe I'll get a party. I don't know. Take it to Hennessy. Yeah, you can do that. You can V8 swap the new Bronco. You can do that. Honestly, the V6 is pretty fine. It's pretty fine. I wish I had a bigger one though, but so I think it's like what, mid 300s horsepower for the 2.7 or whatever it is. There is no Bronco Raptor yet, but there'll probably be one, I'm guessing, or a high performance version. Maybe not the Raptor name, but if they threw the 3-liter V6 out of the, I think it's the Explorer and the Lincoln, maybe not Navigator, but the Aviator, I think. That's got 400 horse, 400 torque. And there's also a hybrid one with like 450 horse and like 600 torque. That would be pretty crazy. Not a bad time though. A Bronco Raptor, yeah, exactly. We'll wait and see. I'm excited to see what they can do. 1 minute 4. 1 minute point 4. Patty did good. I had actually no issues with the car. 1 minute point 4. Did good. No really issues. Hey, that's awesome. Hey, thanks, Drift. I try. Honestly, like, half the fun is just chatting with you guys, honestly. Can I play with you with Forza Horizon 4, like, when you do multiplayer? You know what, Evan? If I do a multiplayer stream where you guys can join in, anyone's welcome to join in. Raptor, not necessarily V8. The current Raptor is only V6. But, yeah, if I do a Forza stream, we can get as much people as we can fit into the party. So, if you're one of those people, then you're welcome to hop in. Forza's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun. Good arcade game. I actually really dislike it on the wheel. It's not fun on the wheel to me. Honestly, it's more fun on keyboard than on wheels somehow. I'll have to hook up my controller and play with the controller. Patty did good. Final Legion 89 is up next, though. It's his name. His car is the Pure Trout. 75 horse, 2150 pounds. It's pretty average. It's pretty big. Specs are fine. Nothing bad. Nothing good. Like nothing. It's not good. It's not bad. It's good. It's not like terrible. It's pretty average. Nope, Raptors as in Baja. Pretty sure the Raptor is considered a Baja truck. I don't know if it's a bit, I'd say it's Baja-esque. Yeah, it's Baja-esque. What is the page to send pics on Discord? I mean, if you just want to send anything, there's general chat if you want to send a picture of your like real life stuff, IRL, there's an IRL chat. Other games is like if you want to send a picture of Forza or like BeamNG or something. Yeah, the wheel is not fun with Forza at all. It's not fun at all. I tried playing it recently, and it's honestly weird to drive. It's not fun. It's kind of bad to drive on wheel. The body's pretty. This body's ugly. It's a really ugly shape, but I like it. I think it's a it's a hatchback. Really weird hatchback. Simple. It's quirky, though I like it. We'll launch it. Yeah, fair enough, Drifter. Yeah. Need for Speed Most Wanted 2017. A lot of people say it's good. You know what? Personally, I've never played... I've played maybe one Need for Speed game ever. Like, maybe, like, I think it was, like, Hot Pursuit, I want to say, or something like that. And that's the only time I've ever played Need for Speed. Ever. I'm not really a huge arcade racer as much. Yeah, hey thanks, Sparko. No, man, it's all about hanging out and just talking, bud. We're just chilling. It's a chill stream. This one's not as stressful because we're not building stupid cars today. But we're all just still sort of chatting about games and hanging out. We're a community. The rain's very ugly. Need for Speed Pro Street, maybe Pro Street. I want to say. I've heard of all the Need for Speeds. I played a couple. I can't recall the names. They were kind of forgettable. I'm not really a big arcade racer guy. Growing up actually, the only racing game I had growing up, ever. Oh, I had 2 racing games growing up actually that I recall. I had NASCAR 2006. That was a lot of fun. I played with 3 racing games. NASCAR, where I drove, you know, a bunch of different cars in campaign, what I recall. Back in actually 2006, so I was like 7, 8 years old. I played a game called Super Truck Racing, which you race in trucks. It's actually a lot of fun somehow. Okay, this car is a little bit interesting. Like a grip. Hold on, we'll go like this. Okay. And I played Midnight Club LA. That was a lot of fun. Oh, take care, Summer Band. If you gotta go, that's no problem, bud. Have a good rest of your day. Gran Turismo, okay, I've never owned a Gran Turismo, but I have played it a couple times ever at friends' houses and stuff. I recall being a ton of fun. I do own Gran Turismo, I think 1, 2, and 3 now. My brother does for PS 1 and 2. Because we're just collecting a bunch of old games now, which is pretty fun. Hop in VC on Steam. Stream, probably not. No, we're not gonna do that. Definitely not. Solar Crown. I'm not sure what Solar Crown is. Is it a game? Is it a game? I don't know. I haven't heard of it. I'm excited for a couple racing games coming out though. Oh, wow, it's just past 40 minutes past midnight. Are you in Slovakia? That's awesome, man. Test Drive Unlimited. Oh, yeah, I've heard of that. That sounds like fun. Forza's kind of dying. Well, the next Forza's going to come up in a few years. I think they're actually going to release the next Forza Horizon game and the Forza Motorsport in a quicker succession this time. 102.1, good time. Nothing really bad. It was a little bit oversteer, a little bit sketchy to drive. I think small tires overall, or maybe their hard long life is sketchy. Very, very slidey overall. 040 in how do you pronounce it? Is it Czechia? I don't know. I can't pronounce things. We know this. I'm not a linguist. Expansion 3. Yeah, it'd be pretty cool, honestly. I'll be down. Let's do... Alright. Let's hop into the next one. We have Pentium. Pentium Base, you're up next year. I think you're in chat hanging out, actually. Can you put Nokia? Can you put Nokia air? Well, actually, that'd be a cool sound actually to have. Actually, I like that. That's a good idea. Hello, Sockpong and Tobin. How you guys doing? Pentium's got 50 horse, 1925 pounds in his shitbox car. I will hop into that. Let's see. It's called the Fraser Scout Shit Spec for Poor People. I like that. That's a really reasonable name. Very respectable name. I'll take it. Right here, we'll hop in. You joined literally at the perfect time. SimKid, yeah, but GT's more sim-like. Yeah, GT's a little more sim-like for sure. Forza Horizon's got pretty good right now. I think Forza Horizon's got a good cars. I played it the other 3 nights ago, I think, and I had what car did I just buy? I was using my A45 AMG. It's a lot of fun. It's a great name. It's a great name. So we get this nice dual headlights. I like the front end actually. I don't mind it. It's simple. It's clean. It's good. Interior's a nice touch. I love the love like the it was like a ski box on the roof almost like a roof. It's got a roof rack and some stuff on the top. It's definitely not a 1970s object, but you know they're using it in 2020. All right. First person is. What do you think of the new CA Corvette? I think it's a great value. I think the looks are pretty good. I don't think it's a beautiful mid-engine car. I think it's handsome. It's pretty clean. Most of the lines are nice. The performance is really good. 0.6, like the actual performance times is really good on it. The value is really good. The interior layout, I don't know if I like the interior layout, like just the vertical sort of strip. Really weird in the middle with all the buttons. You can get used to it, but yeah, it's weird. I'm a short guy, so I have to sit up pretty far. And I'd probably have to like reach back for buttons behind me, I'm guessing. But I'd buy one. I'd drive one and I'd buy one if I had the money. Because I think they look pretty good. It's a cheap mid-engine car. What do you want? It's a cheap mid-engine sports car or supercar at this point. Because I'd say like 0-60. We're in it for 2.9 with the Z51 performance pack. That's very impressive for only like what 60,000 or 70,000 USD, whatever it starts with that package. That's pretty impressive. Did you get in Forza Horizon? I've not gotten in Forza, nope. Not gotten in Forza. Whose car are we on? We just finished Pentium-based car. So the car, 101.6, it did good. It's above the average, I would say. 2 inches short. I mean, 5.7's pretty average height, I think. Yes, thank you. There's my stats. i9, 9900K, 27 Super, and 32 gigs of RAM. 5.7, I love the BMW 507. Beautiful car. A very expensive car, but a beautiful car. Love the shape. Yeah, in Forza, I've got a good bit of cars. Oh, actually, I put a bunch of cars for auction before I just signed off last time. I gotta check that out. So, yeah, a 101.6, good time. Nothing really bad about it. It did good. See, my RAM's only 2,800 clock speed. Kind of sad, I know. I know. I can upgrade in the future, but I'm not too worried. But Pentium did good. Drive VC is much more interesting than in this stream. I would not doubt it. I don't doubt that. VC is always pretty interesting in my Discord. VRAM is 3200 running at 24. Yeah, mine's not running that high. I know. I know, that's okay though. That's alright. Alright. I mean, mine's 28. You're only missing 6 cars. Wow, that's not very much cars at all. Wow. Was your favorite vanilla BeamNG car? Well, oh, I can show you real quick. Actually, we can hop into any car. Which one's my default car? My default car. So I really like the Pigeon that's up there. I like the Cavette, the Civet. Sure, pronouncing things great. Those are probably my 2 favorite, I'd say, or the Grand Marshal. One thing about BMW is that it's so stupid names the cars, like the 501. Yeah, well, fair enough. Well, you know, the reason, well, Sparkle, the reason why luxury brands have names that are just awful, like the Audi, you know, Q7 340 TSI for like the base model, whatever it's called, or like the 50 TSI, R design or whatever. It's because they don't want you to remember the car name. They don't care about. If you remember the car name, you're an idiot. You got to remember the brand. You're not driving a Q7. You're driving an Audi. Right, it's brand awareness. Take care, Evan. Evan, yeah. Why buy high speed RAM if you aren't gonna run at the high speed? Yeah, fair enough. But like, you know, like BMW, the M340i X-Drive. It's a long name. No one's gonna remember the full name. Most people, at least. Car people will remember it, but most people won't. So they just remember it's a BMW, or at most it's a 3 Series BMW. Right? It's a BMW. What is 3 Series? No one cares. So they remember BMW because it's the easy thing to remember, and then it builds brand awareness for BMW instead of for a model. So Pentium was so Lorenzo's up next. A 40 horse, 1950 pounds. The Primordi 1300 LD. Very depressing name, but I like it. Sounds like old and aggressive, so it sounds just like an old man car. I like that. We'll hop in, take it for a spin. Just download fast RAM. Fair enough. Fair enough. Download more RAM. Yeah. But you know, another, you know, like, so BMW does like, you know, weird naming schemes, and if you look at companies like, for example, Ford. If you look at, you know, you can look at the Ford Puma, the Mustang, the Focus, the Explorer, etc. They actually have words associated with the brand. So what happens with that is, you know, if you enjoy your Explorer, then if you own a Ford Explorer, you see an Explorer, you're going to remember the model. Ford wants you to remember the models, not the brand. The brand, don't, like Ford, Chevy, you don't care about the brand, you care about the model. You know, you're not driving a Chevy, you're driving a Corvette. You're not driving a Ford, you're driving a Mustang. They're building awareness with, they're building brands within brands. Whereas with BMW and luxury cars, their philosophy is like, you know, they just want you to remember the brand only, to buy another one. They don't care what it is. Silverado, yeah. You're not driving a Chevy, you're driving a Silverado. You're not driving a, I mean, I guess Dodge Ram or Sapphire, but, you know, you used to be driving a Dodge Ram, but now just Ram, the brand, but, you know, etc. Yeah, M3 Series, exactly. People don't know what it is. Most car, unless you're a car person. Paint, I love the paint color, awesome color. I love the front end. It's very simple. On the square, I don't like the yellow personally, but it's fine. It's fine. It's a nice car. It looks actually really nice for a shitbox. I'd drive it. The Mach-E, exactly, the Mach-E. Like the Mach-E, like you know, you're not driving a Ford. You're driving a Mustang Mach-E, right? That's why this is the Mustang branding, because it's gonna sell more than if it was just called the Ford Mach-E. Because Mach-E is a new nameplate for most people, right? Unless you're a car person, Mach anything means nothing to most people. So that's why they're selling as the Mustang, because they want you to have some feelings towards the Mustang brand name. And it's a smart play. They're going to sell a lot more because it's called Mustang. I don't hate it if it's called Mustang. I mean, it'd be better if it wasn't, but, you know, I don't mind it. So far, okay, the gearing is not bad. It's a little underpowered, I feel like, but, like, the gearing is helping it out actually quite a bit. It's handling nice as well. Yeah, you're a car person. Yeah, but if it's exactly like anything with a brand name, it's like with a Mercedes. You know, you've got the, you can have a A220 TDI, whatever it's called for the brand, right? For like the shitty models, but like the big one's called the A45 AMG. That's more memorable, I guess. Is there a European car brand that doesn't follow the BMW philosophy? You mean like the naming philosophy, like the, you know, the 4 Series, etc.? I mean, there's a lot of European brands. A lot of European brands, man. Dacia, Skoda, Renault, Peugeot, Citroen, etc. Seat, Volvo, etc. I think most of those, Volvo has the same naming scheme, I guess. Like a lot of companies have like actual names, or you associate with names. Typically with most luxury brands, they want you, they'll have alphanumeric names because they want you to associate it with the brand, not the model. But cheaper brands, so, you know, think Chevy, Ford, Volkswagen, for example, is more of a mainstream brand. You want to remember the brand, you want to remember the car models, not the brand itself. Along with brand awareness and names associated with the brand, I get very angry when boomers say the new Seat Corvette is not a Corvette because a real Corvette is front engine. Yeah, that's kind of dumb. Yeah. Hello, Lorenzo. How you doing, Lorenzo, bud? So 101.2. That was this. Wait, was this Lorenzo's car? So you know what, Lorenzo? We just did your car, but since you just popped in, we'll give it one more try. We'll give it another try. I mean, in Europe, BMW is more of a mainstream brand. I'm talking European in that case, but I would say like BMW in North America is priced a bit higher, slightly. I'd say it's in the premium league, but in Europe it's cheaper because import taxes and whatnot. But they're not gonna name them. They're not gonna, you know, be named. It's in between. It's like a premium brand. It's not like a luxury brand. The Honda Beat's pretty cool. I like the Honda Beat. Yeah, it's a really cool car. I like the new Honda, not new, but the current generation Honda S660. The compact, the key car, sports car, mid-engine, really cool. It's an Asia-only car. I think it's a Japan-only car, but it's really cool looking. Oh wait, my bad. BMW is priced the same in Europe and North America. It's a premium brand there and here. It depends. Like some things are more expensive. It really depends. I mean, in BMW, cars start a lot cheaper in Europe than in North America because we don't get the very cheap 1 Series, etc. Like cars start for like low 20s in equivalent USD in Germany, for example, and they'll be a lot more expensive because we don't get the base model in North America. We don't get the 1-liter 3-cylinder diesel, which is cheap, right? We get the 2-liter 4-cylinder because Americans don't want to buy that. So I'd say like things like, you know, like luxury brands in Europe, like Mercedes, Audi, and BMW, they have cheaper offerings in Europe, a lot more cheaper offerings in Europe than they do in North America. In North America, they start all more expensive. For most models, because they don't have the base engine. $40 horsepower is not bad. The handling is good though, Lorenzo, and we're actually getting a good time. This is a better time than I first tried. 101. Are you thicker than a bowl of oatmeal? I mean, you know, I like to think I'm pretty thick, so yeah. What's up, Grease? How you doing, bud? Grease Monkey, how you doing, bud? Gearing experiment did not work. That sounds like a rip. This sounds like a rip. The 124 Spider. I like the 124 Spider and the 6.5. I like them both. I don't know if I buy them, but like I like to drive them and like give them own them for a week or two. That'd be really cool. I think they look really cool. 101.9, good time. Hello, Faded Primo. How you doing, bud? How you doing? How's everyone? Hey, you guys having a good day? It's a Monday or a Tuesday where you are. Maybe a Monday, maybe a Tuesday. Ostan Republic is up next. The difference of price is in a couple thousand only. The big engines are a lot more expensive than most of the versions. Well, yeah, for example, like sure, if you compare like a BMW X2 or no, a BMW X5 40i, so like the inline 6 X5, in North America versus Europe, the pricing would be pretty similar, but the X5 may start with a lower version in Europe. Because they'll buy in Europe. They don't care about power as much as the people do in North America, etc. It's Tuesday. So, yeah, exactly. It's Tuesday some places. What's up? What's up, bud? How you doing? It's Tuesday for some guys. Maybe it's Wednesday even for some people. Yeah, Billy Joy, if we have time, we could try it again. I did specify the specs when we first took it over, like the horsepower and the weight. But if we have time, we can give it another one. Do you have a tutorial for the interiors? I don't. I've only done interiors a few times myself. Just gotta place it in a 3D space really. It's pretty easy to get started on them. If you hop in the Discord, I'm sure there's probably some people that can give you some advice, maybe. Lorenzo did good. Ostan Republic is up next. We'll hop into yours. 80 horse, 1950 pounds. The 74 Cornerstone Shavada Trim 9. So Trim 9 is a default name. That's okay. But Shavada is really cool. And Cornerstone's really cool too. That's the brand. That's a cool brand name. I like that. It's a really interesting brand name. We'll hop in here. It's just passed. Yeah, it just passed Tuesday. Nice. Tuesday gang. Scout, yours is actually up next. Yours is after this one. So you're good. Thanks, Lorenzo. Appreciate it. No, Lorenzo, your car handled. Your car did good. It did good. I had no issues. It sounded good. It looked good. It did good. Subscribe. Click the bell. Exactly. You can always unsubscribe. You can. I mean, I wouldn't say they're easy. I mean, I'd say remembering car names is pretty easy in general. But for any alphanumeric name, like X5M40i X-Drive, you're not meant to remember the name. You're meant to remember the brand. Yeah. Chevy copied the Holden commenter and named it the Chevy Super Sport. I mean, Chevy owns Holden, right? Or GM owns Holden and Chevy. So, not really copied, it's just rebadged. And the Chevy SS. It's a cool car. I'd buy a Chevy SS. I mean, they also rebadged as a Pontiac as well. Did someone make a Lada or Trabant? They did. Joseph Stalin. I know the best cars obviously for the Soviet Union, but X-Drive sucks. And the 4MATIC, yeah, I mean, like, they're fine. It's fine. It's not great. The front end's nice. Don't mind the front end here. I like the chrome strip. It's a little fancy. A little bit fancy. Love the quad headlights. Tiny wheels. Tiny wheels. Interior is nice. There's nothing in the back, though. That's very Shitbox-esque. We'll launch. The back end's good as well. We'll launch it. Oh, wow. Wheel spin. A good bit of wheel spin. Decently long first, but I think it actually suits the power of this car so far. It's actually pretty quick. Braking here. Handbrake turn, and we'll go to first. Nah, a little too much. Holden was defunct. Yeah, Holden's dead now, unfortunately. They're pretty cool though. You know, like Chevy's pretty much pulling out of Australia. They're doing really good in Australia sales-wise. And saving money by not having to make another set of brand is, I guess, makes business sense, but I feel like Chevy should not abandon the Australian market as much as they did, but yeah, they know more about it than I do. Can you move the camera? We can move in a sec. Driving there's a little complicated though. Which camera? Like, wait. Let's do. Hold on. It's hard to. I've got all my controllers. All my controls really. How do I change the camera so I can go inside like that? We'll try on the next one though. Take your gaming raccoon, bud. Yeah, Ford leaving Brazil is really weird. Ford leaving Brazil is a really weird play. They've been in Brazil for like 100 years, and they still control a good chunk of the Brazilian market. The vehicles sold pretty well. Generally speaking, like they're doing pretty fine. But a lot of the North American companies, so FCA, but now I guess Stellantis, Ford, and GM are doing a lot of consolidating in foreign markets. I mean, Stellantis is gonna. They're consolidating the North American brands at least. Their North American brands are sort of just staying in North America. It's a lot more profitable to sell trucks, SUVs, and cars in North America than it is in other countries. So, it makes sense, I guess, but, you know. Oh, wow. The new 4 Series is hideous and disgusting. Like, I don't think it's, okay, I don't think it's, I think it's ugly. Like, it probably looks better in person, etc., but it's still really weird. I'm really disappointed though. So the new 3 Series, right? If you look at the M340i, it's a handsome looking sedan. I love the notch, little bit of a notch in the headlights of the new 3 Series. But if you go to the M3, so the top end 3 Series, the front end is switched out for the new 4 Series' front end, which is completely different headlights, completely different. It's really weird. I've honestly never seen. I don't think I've ever seen a different trim of a car have such different headlights and such a different front end. It's really weird. So it's the exact same car, but it just has the different front end. It's really weird. It's really strange. It is genuinely strange. A really weird decision on BMW's part was just to kill the new 3 Series' front end on the top end model. I don't know why they would do that. I think it looked good. I don't mind I don't hate GM's logo. It's fine. It's fine. It's kind of eh. Well, I'm trying to step on the gas there, Sparko. I'm trying here. 1 minute point 6 is a good time. Oh, it's a good time. 1:00.6, good time. The car looks pretty good. Drove pretty good. Like, it wasn't the worst. It was pretty fine. I didn't have an issue with it, honestly. Yeah, hey, and fair enough. You know, BMW is doing something different with the 4 Series, and I'll applaud them for taking risks, because a lot of companies aren't really taking risks right now. Like, I guess everyone hates on BMW because it's totally different, but, you know, if you look at Audi, Mercedes, the cars look pretty much the same, honestly. Was the car 3 seconds faster than the rest of the car? Which car? Oh, that's not for the challenge. That's my, I tested my, my off-roader. Yeah, Holden's not selling nearly as well. And like, you know, like the Commodore was a front-engine rear-wheel drive sedan. And GM, like, it's not like they're not really selling as well anymore. So it's not enough money for them to invest in a new platform, etc. And then I think the last generation Commodore was the rebadged Opel. So it was kind of depressing for a Commodore. One in Germany right now. Online school. You gotta go to sleep soon. You gotta go to sleep soon. Scout's up next though. So Scout has got 60 horse, 2,000 pounds, so pretty good power to weight still. The Scout Rumpo LE. Rumpo is a really cool name. I kind of like it. We'll hop into that and see, where is it? No, I'm gonna have to re-import it. There were a few cars. This is one of the cars that was kind of weird. We will search. Okay, so there's that, the Rumpo. So just having the Rumpo name in it was really. I'm gonna re-export it real quick. We'll do that. So we'll do this. Opals are good, yeah. Sleepers for the week, fair enough. Did you see it? Which one is it? Scout. Is it? It's not this one, is it? No. Let me delete this. Hold on. Which one is it? I can't find a Scout. Because there was issues with importing some of the cars. The orange thing. Is it the... Hold on. What's the name? What's the name? What's the name on screen? Is it the one I just had? Yeah, the Camaro costs 20k more than the Mustang. Yeah, Ford's doing a really good job of keeping the Mustang pretty cheap there. The Rumbo LE, okay. Is it this one? Is this the right one? Okay. Let's see. Shitbox. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, some cars, they're acting really weird. I don't know. It's weird. We're fine. We're fine. Okay. We're in this car. Looks like a sedan version of the first gen Golf. It's like a Golf sedan. I like it. I like the front end a lot. A good bit of detail in here. The horsepower is, I gotta find it again. It is It is 60 horse, 2,000 pounds approximately. I love the orange. I love the trim. It's like a sporty version of a really shitty car, and I like that. I like the black bumpers. Taillights are kind of glitched up, but I like the shape. You only got 20 minutes, 25 minutes. Yeah, we're getting there. Send the .car blog. I'm just gonna call it blog because I can't pronounce the first word. Just send your .car file to me. Because I think Ivan's, I don't know if Ivan got it. Just send the .car file to me. That's okay. Unless you want to send me the BeamNG file. Yeah, welcome typical kid bud. How you doing, man? Car looks good. We'll launch it. Bit of a squeak there. Going through the grass just a little bit. Let's say I pronounce it. So, buddy, blah. Fair enough. Hello, John. How you doing, bud? Enox is actually watching the stream. He just wants to play Bed Wars. That's why he's watching the stream. Enox, you're great, bud. Okay, we're going here. We're in seconds. We're staying in second here. We're in a bit of a power through it. We're good. That was fine. That was actually fine. Bit of wheel spin and we were going slow, but it was fine enough. Happy Monday to you too, bud. It's a nice Monday evening now. It's not bad. We're getting there. I might restart that, but reject Bed Wars, embrace Wreckfest. Fair enough. A 4-door V8 muscle car. That's not bad. Maybe I make a drag car. So we'll do this. Hold on one sec. And we'll do that. Nope. Come on, computer. Okay, we're good. So 101.5, a good time. We won't dock it. It was a good run. It wasn't perfect at the end there. We can knock like a point of a second. It's Tuesday. It's Monday still here. Butterfly comb. That's awesome, man. And don't get in trouble with that though. Be careful. People don't think it's a knife. So are you sure I don't have to rock BGs or somebody? Ha! That's true. Yeah, no music necessary today. That's not necessary today. Plastic up drag Hugo. That'd be pretty sick. I also want to make a funny car. Join if you guys want to see our funny shit, join the Discord, I guess. Did my car get submitted? I sent it to Manatee. Well, Squid. I think Manatee, he might have forgot. Just send it to me via in DMs. Send me the car file. We'll do that. So we'll hop into the next one, and we're gonna get a couple loaded up here because we don't have them, but we'll get them loaded up. We need a stream playlist. We do need a stream playlist now. Not of real music because that sounds like a copyright strike or a content ID claim at the very least. So that was Scout's time. It was a 101, 101.6 I think. Can someone correct me? Or 0.4? Well, we're not making any cars today, unfortunately. Can someone double check what that time was? Can someone double check that time? I think it was a 101.4 or 6. That's awesome. Alright, I'll get yours in there. Splunk right now as well. Let's do this. Donating all I have left in my card for no reason. Hey, Hamzy, appreciate the 57.7.07 rubles, man. Ruble, I'm assuming that's rubles. Maybe I'm wrong. Thanks, bud. Yeah, no problem, man. Any donation's awesome. Yeah. And you get to hear that sound, so that's worth it. And you get to hear your voice or my voice.
Donating all I've left on my card for no reason.
There you go, man. Thanks. Appreciate that, man. So what we're gonna do, you're back. Okay, we're gonna do another card that we're gonna import the cars there. We got 2 cars to import. We're gonna do Stig X24536's car. 65 horse, 1650 pounds in the background. Put something in the background, mate. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is. I don't even know what that is, Phantom. The Nexus Super Hatch Crap Edition is the name, and performance is obviously the game. So we'll go like this. The Nexus is gonna be... Oh gosh, this is gonna be interesting. Quite new to your channel, and I'm already enjoying it. Trolling suggestions on because I've... Shiny Out is pretty awesome. Music tunes British. Fair enough. Music, yeah. No, Shiny Out's awesome. We do occasionally some meme things like Shiny Out, but we're just hanging out here having fun. But yeah, no, memes are okay, man. Honestly, trolling is okay. So, it's a little bit interesting. It's a V8. Is that full donation goal? Is what full donation goal? Wait, what? What's the question? What's the question, Sparko? 57 Monopoly dollars. Hang on, 57 rubles is 57 rubles, man. Heard about the F1? I saw the Cheese F1 car. It was pretty interesting. Alright, V8, front wheel drive, I think. Very lifted, solid axles. We'll launch it. What displacement V8? I don't have the displacements on me, but I'm assuming small. But it sounds quite good, actually. Like, this car's gotta be in spec, you think. Like, because I wouldn't have missed it if it wasn't in spec. But a V8's pretty impressive. It's pretty quick as well. Yeah, Shiny Out's he's a veteran. He's a legend himself. We're slowing down here. It's very, very high riding. It's basically like a lifted hatchback. It's basically a crossover, but without any crossover attributes besides being lifted. Cubic inches or cubic centimeters? Or millimeters, I guess. Old car, like, I think I prefer cubic inches or cubic centimeters. But cubic inches is fine too for old cars. For new cars, definitely not cubic inches. It'd be pretty weird. I make music. It's copyright free, even though I don't forgot. Hey, if you got some music you want to send me, I can take a look at it. I do have a ton of music downloaded already. Royalty free music and stuff. I just forgot to play it today, honestly. Instead of watching Automation BeamNG because I had both games and they work together. Kill Rob and consider before making my own version. Yeah, Kill Rob consider. Oh, awesome. Kill Rob is I've watched his content before actually a while back. So the third best time of the night, 57.1. Really good time. It was a fast car. It handled quite good. It was a little crazy. The high routing did not help it, but it did quite good. 57.1. So let me import. I've got 2 cars to import here. I'm going to exit automation and reopen it. And we should have 2 cars imported. Alright. So we'll hop into the next car, and we'll get both your cars, Blah and Splomp's car, loaded up. Yeah, man. Hey, I Daft. If you want to share it so people can listen to it, if you just want people to listen to it, I'm down to listen to it anyways. Even if we don't play it on the stream, but I'm down to listen to it. Killrob best dev. Killrob's a pretty good dev. I actually did the collab with Killrob over a year ago now, where I did an interview with him. It was pretty cool. It's a lot of fun. So let's do this 1 second. We're just importing cars real quick. And come on, let me do this. Let's take it its time. What dev for what? Killrob is one of the devs for the game for automation. Had him plan another one. Yeah, fair enough. Hey, yeah, take your time. You don't need to rush. You can't rush perfection. All right. Welcome back. I don't know a name. Dog reveal at 12k. Dog reveal at 12k. I'll do a dog reveal while wearing my Cankerel cosplay, and we'll see how my dog reacts. So I'm loading up 2 cars right now. We'll do this just so we're here again. So we got the Opel Cadet plus the Opel Mantra plus Holden Torana AX9. It's a long name, but it's garbage. 55 horse, 2,090 pounds. We're gonna export this real quick. Become a Marine would be pretty cool. Yeah, I don't know if John Marine's a Marine. What cars are you missing? We're missing, I can't pronounce the first name, but Blas. We'll just call him Blah. And, Splumf. We'll get those in the game. And we'll have those. We'll just test those right now. Because they were not included. We're almost at 12k, exactly. 12k, I'll show my dad my Cankerel cosplay. How about that? That'd be a great goal. This thing looks pretty cool. I'll export it. You guys can't see it. Maybe Space Force is pretty lit though, not gonna lie. We gotta admit this, Space Force is pretty cool. How many more cars to go through? Like 6. Yeah, so including these cars, 6. You just subbed with my second account. Well, no need to. No need to, Blood. No need to, bud. Or I show your dad your Cankerel cosplay. A good uwu, yeah. Yeah. Are you winning, son? I just turned uwu, yeah. You should do a stream where chat make your car. We've done that before. You want to see the cosplay? I've shown you the cosplay. You've seen the cosplay. I mean, I can leave it up there for a second while I'm importing 2 cars. So I'll put it up there for a sec, I guess. Doesn't hurt. I love looking at myself just as a Cankerel all day. No, that's the wrong one. There we go. Enjoy that. JDM car streams will be a lot of fun. Edited vid coming soon. That's true. Yeah, edited vid coming soon. I'm gonna drop it off my editors today. So we got the Tawny Sunbow as well. That's Splom's car. Graphics cards, and found an ad to rent Bitcoin mining. That's pretty sick. So Splom's car, 60 horse approximately, 1880 pounds approximately. Get a Maverick cosplay, that'd be pretty sick. Hemsy, wait, Hemsy, what don't you like about the picture? What don't you like about it? It's pretty great. If I may say so, you do great cosplaying girls with this picture. Thanks. Thanks, man. I'll take it off now. It's terrible. No, it helps that you have women that can actually help you with these things, because I didn't do that myself. You just spend a lot of money. You spend a lot those thighs, those thighs, those what the thighs. I thought my thighs were pretty bad. The photo is kind of cringe. Not gonna lie. I think it's fun, kind of cringe. It's a lot of fun. The picture is being saved to post. The picture's already in Discord. I posted the picture in Discord too myself. I'm importing 2 cars, so I apologize why it's taking a sec. I just exported them twice. At Sparkle, it's great, isn't it? Some girls cosplay as guys. Exactly. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? No, I'm gonna do a cosplay stream at some point. Your legs look like the same size as my forearms. I don't know if it's a compliment or like a diss, but I prefer the term petite. Thank you, Philip. Appreciate that. So I'm gonna alt F4 automation, and if BeamNG closes again, we're good. Okay, I was really sad. So we're gonna do Blah's car, which I don't know if it's specs. Oh gosh, what was the name? It was a long name. The Opel, I think. I gotta look real quick. So I'm already forgetting. We'll do this. Oh no, hit. Okay, yours is a Tommy Sunbow. Okay, yours is a Tommy Sunbow. Okay, so we'll hop into that. Yeah, Squid's. Yeah, Spomps is the Opel. Yeah, fair enough. We're getting it. We're getting it. All right. Bit of a yawn happening here. So, you guys like jazz? All right. So this is the Sunbow. I love the yellow. First off, the black and yellow looks really nice together. Black's hard to see fixtures and detail, but I like what we have here. The wipers, it's a simple car. It's fine. It looks good. I don't mind it. Yeah, fair enough, Enox. Have fun in Bed Wars. We've only got 6 cars left. So we'll launch it. We're launching our... Oh, disc brakes. Interesting. I do like Jazz. Jazz is pretty cool. So far, it's pretty quick. I think this was 60 horse and 1880 pounds, so it's pretty reasonable power to weight ratio. But the gearing is really nice. Smooth Jazz is nice as well. Come on, we're good. Okay, we're fine. I kind of butchered that corner, but we're okay. We're still holding it. We're still holding it. We're good. We do live in a society. You're not wrong. So far, a really good time, though. You're showing jalopy to your teacher? That's sick. That'd be a sick way to have fun class, honestly. Do you think a 2CV body? But yeah, 2CV would be great for Shitbox. Really great. 59.5, a really good time still. Really good time still. Not the very best, but really good. 59.5 is a good time. Splomp is up next. We'll hop into your car, bud. On his car, I don't have the name for it actually, but I've written down, but I've got it on here. What does the start with, Splomp? What's the name start with? Oh gosh. We'll find it. Actually, I can just type in Opal. So no, it's got Opal. Mantra? No. Opal Cadet plus Opal Mantra. Plus Holden Toronto. AX9, but it's garbage. Okay, I like it. So this is, I think it's 55 horse approximately. All the cars mostly have 4 cylinders, yeah. So mostly 4 cylinders, a couple 3s. I think maybe a 6, a V8, etc. A few bits and bobs here and there. Just a few. Currently using my smartphone with Wi-Fi. Oh, Wi-Fi your PC. That's pretty sick, though. That's pretty cool. You gotta do what you gotta do. I love the deck lid, the spoiler lid of the lip. I like that. I love the spoiler in this car. Design looks fine. The license plate's glitched out. The exhaust are getting pops and bangs. It's basically a race car. I like it's like it's got this little wing, black hood. It's not the best launch though. It's not the best launch. Go first person. Let's try to get a good time out of this thing. Come on. Take it wide. Okay. Gearing's long. Have some more water while we're at it, to be honest. So I'm guessing it's a 2-speed, that's why the gearing is depressing. The 2-speed it's just too hard to get into this challenge to make it really fast. Do you know what is Forza Horizon 4 missing? Come on. Good car sounds. Ha! I like that. I actually agree with that. I actually agree with that. Some of the sounds are pretty terrible. A 90s course with subwoofers. Yeah, that's a bit of understeer in this car. A 105. Swamp is still a good time. Power to weight ratio wasn't the best. It handled nice though. The understeer was a little bit there, but I think it's front wheel drive, so it's fine. The car looks good though. Biggest thing though was the gearing. The 2 speeds. So 1 wasn't terrible. The launch was just sluggish. But going 2 is impossible. I think it was a 2-speed. Unless I'm wrong, it was still depressing gearing. Philip, it was a sad launch. It would have got a pretty good time if it had a better launch, but it just lags really badly offline. Just lurches forward and just yeah. I know it is tough. It is tough. Splomp. I'm not like it did good still. The time's still average time, and it's a decent 2-speed time, so it's still fine. Take care, bud. Have a good one. M Gobbler, you're up next. You're the 4th last of the night. 90 horse, 1,800 pounds. I don't think we're gonna redo any cars after this thing. We're just gonna hop off. We're going for a little bit, not 2 hours quite, but I don't even know where we're at. Oh, yeah, almost at 2 hours. Yeah, we'll hop off after. We're on time. So we'll hop on to M. Goblo's car. He actually makes very competitive cars always. The 90 horse, 1,800 pounds, the massive Malaise. So we'll delete this and find the massive. It is right here. We got a pink boy. I'm gonna turn on the fan in my closet because we're in a closet. 53.7.8 is the fastest time. Yep, that's a good time. The 53 though is not with any cars of this challenge. It is with a different car, not for this challenge. That just did a good time anyways. On a completely different, unrelated note, the German word for mobile phone is handy. Interesting. Interesting. I wouldn't give a handy to anyone. You know, keep your handy to yourself. Don't give your handy out. Looks like a depressed economy Cadillac Eldorado. I see that actually. I like that. It's like a depressed American muscle car. I like that. I love the roof is chrome for some reason, even though that's just how colors work. We'll launch it. It's a launch. It's a launch. Okay. The back and the front look the same. That's American cars for you. Long back, long front. Or will we start that? It's an American shitbox, exactly. Would you give Costco your handy? No. No, I wouldn't borrow it to him. I wouldn't give it to him. I keep my handies to myself. Okay, we'll go to second here. It's a little bit of a bucking bronco. Sparkle, go to bed, bud. It's late there. We're launching it. Come on. Come on. It just smashes in the ground. The suspension's very stiff. That was only the first two. Is my name? I mean, your YouTube name is just N. It's pretty creative, I'd say. It's not boring like Bob. You know, that's a boring name. So the suspension is very stiff as an issue. He makes competitive cars always. Yeah, I might rescind that. No, he usually makes pretty like this thing. The performance is actually quite good. It's difficult to drive is the problem, and not like difficult in it like it's like crazy. It's gonna spin out and stuff. It's just very stiff. It's pretty quick, so we had to brake early. Yeah, that jump was bad. We gotta pay attention here really much. Is Satsuma today? Maybe this is Satsuma. We'll see. Tammy, go to sleep. You got school. Okay, I'm focusing here. Fully focusing on this right now. We're fully focusing here. Let's just race it. Bit of a handbrake turn just to rotate the car around a little bit. There we go. That's better. Just a little bit more gentle. We just need a little bit more focus in this thing. We're gonna brake early. And cut to the cross early and cut back early as well. And cut right here. Okay, look at that. The lines are going fine here. All the lines are nice so far. A little bit wide. We're okay though. Oh, the wheel, the squeal, the tire squeal is just ungainly. And we're good. A good time. I told you it was a good time, competitive time. 57.1. Good time, competitive. Have you ever seen a Yugo in real life? Nope, I've not. I haven't seen too much French cars, to be honest. Oh, rip. Well, we're almost done, Tammy. We're almost done. Then you gotta fall asleep, I know. Next, dono goal for Ryan to eat a bag of DD delicious sweets. I don't know. Is that a euphemism for something? I don't know. I don't eat sweets. Just say French. Yeah, I've only seen a few French cars even in Canada. Not even too much else. I know, but in real life, I mean, I've seen a bunch of classic French cars, like half a dozen probably, because my Maverick was in a movie, 2 years back or 3 years back now, and so they need a bunch of classic cars, and there's a bunch of classic French cars there too and stuff. It was pretty cool. 57.1. It's tied. It's actually a little worse than Stig's time. Really good time. One of the most competitive times overall. Dan is up next. We'll hop in his car. 30 horse, so really low horsepower. 1625 pounds, so quite lightweight. His car is called the VW Golf MK1 Rye Base model. I think I meant to say Rye is based, you know, because that's the truth, really. We'll hop into the Golf, and we'll take it for a bit of a spin. Yeah, there's Europeans and Americans here, which is pretty awesome. I tried to stream earlier so the Europeans could hang out and stuff. Next time I'll try earlier again, even earlier than this. A little bit. Just a little bit. Alright. Romania, European, Canadian. Bit of a yawn. Alright, we'll launch this thing. So we got a Golf in front of us. It looks like a first-gen Golf. Doesn't sound like one, though. I like it, though. I don't look this like the car looks good. It's simple, it's clean, it's a Golf. We'll launch it first again. That might have been a short shift, but that's okay. Looks like a longer first signal. It's not perfect, okay? It's not perfect. They did their best. They did their best. Not even 1 a.m. That's still pretty late, though. That's still late. Then again, I'm usually up to like 4 a.m. my time, so it's not bad for me then, I guess. Oh gosh, the front. We almost did a front flip there somehow. Oh my gosh, the front was pretty nose heavy. We almost tipped over. Interesting. I tried to drift it, I tried. Not bad. 104, good time for 30 horsepower. It's one of the lowest horsepower, only 30 horsepowers. I don't really watch any BeamNG YouTubers, not really. I watch. How do you pronounce his name? I honestly never like. I pronounce it differently than everyone else pronounces. I pronounce it M-U-Y-E. He makes good BeamNG content. He's cool, seems like a cool guy. Yeah, Time Zones don't make any sense. I watched that. I watched a little bit of Forgotten Mustards because he has really cool ideas. I wish he talked, but he's got cool ideas. 104.4 is a really good time though for only 30 horsepower, so we'll give it to that. 104.4. And he's fun, yeah. He's got a nice voice. He's funny, light comedy with cool ideas as well. 75 horse, 1950 pounds. The Malicious Compliance Motorworks Mackerel by Cunts. You know why his name's that, right? You know why his name's Cunts, right? No, I don't know either. I don't know. Well, I've been to the Malicious Compliance. Oh yeah, this is a classic American. It's like a little, definitely early 70s. 2 weeks off. Yeah, that's awesome, Matt. Hope you enjoy your little bit of a vacation. Hopefully, maybe I'll see you in another stream after this. We're coming to the closing here. We only got 2 cars left, I think. But hopefully, I'll see you in another one, man. But enjoy your little break. He's very awesome. I want to do a collab with him at some point. It's just finding the time because he lives in, I think he lives in Italy. Finding the time is difficult. Love the back end. Love this. I don't know if I like the vent. This is like almost like a vent grill pattern in the background. I don't know if I like that, but the front is nice. A bit of a European vibe to it, I feel like, anyways. But I love the white vinyl top or the painted top. It's not pronounced that, but that's the joke. Yeah. No, I'm saying as a joke. Your first car with interior. We'll take a look at the interior after. I promise. We'll take a look after. We'll take a look at it. But you make competitive cars too usually. And we're actually using 3 gears here, which is actually impressive. I'm gonna brake. Might be one of the better times. It is gripping really well. That was a lot of grip there. It was very neutral. On the dirt at least. Here it's a little understeer, but not bad at all. Might restart just because it's based on that little accident. We'll see what we finish with. We'll restart it. 57.6, guys. Remember 57.6. We'll give it another try. Did I miss the cosplay show? I mean, danger. We haven't done it today. We didn't reach the goal today. I know. And I was gonna put on the wig and everything. I mean, I was gonna try. Probably not the wig. Probably not. Probably not. Don't quote me on that. But maybe. Yeah, man. Awesome. Sounds good, bud. Autoflux is cool. Autoflux, he's a cool guy. Yep. I want to do a collab with Flux too. We've done one before. I never posted it. Neither did he. It was me, him, and Canadian Steel. Or now Cyclone the Outsider. Yeah, I think it could beat the time. That's why we're giving another try. Automotive Flux manages to make absolutely not serious videos that look serious. Yeah, that's true. His builds are like lots of them are satire, kind of, or like jokes. But like on the thumbnail, like they look pretty serious, you know. Everything looks pretty. It's the real deal. It's gripping nice. It's got a lot of grip. Compared to a lot of, I think it's probably the best handling car. I want to say it handles really nice. I mean, it might not be the fastest outright speed-wise, but it's up there. I don't think it's the fastest, but it's up there. We'll mark it at 69 or 56.9. 56.9. I'll take that. I'll take that. I don't think it's the highest, but it's up there. I think he's played automation. Yeah. So the fastest is, hold on, we'll go to here so I can see myself. So it's third. It's third. Unless this car beats it, I'll take a third's good. They're all very competitive. 56. We'll round it. John, we always just round up to the nearest hundredth of a second or tenth of a second. So we'll just do 56.9. It's okay. Good time though. Yeah, he's cool. I love to do a collab with Autoflux. He's also Canadian, so you know, Canada gang. So we'll finish off the day with Clubsy's car. He's got 55 force, 1625 pounds, pretty decent. The 1974 Cornerstone Shavada. Wait, is this the same car we did before? I might have him down twice. So, we've said the same name before. This is Shavada. Oh no, maybe I think I misread that. No, Clubsy's is the okay. Yeah, Clubsy's is the is the small SMOL Trooper. 55 force, 1625 pounds. I read the horsepower, then I looked at the wrong name. So we'll head to the small Trooper, a little bit of a mini kind of vibe. Automation is complicated, man. It's a little complicated. I plan on doing a stream. Is considered the only auto beam YouTuber? Like auto beam championship, or what do you mean, like the only American? Oh, American. He's the only American one. Yep, he's the only American person. Yep. It's been 2 hours, Sparko. It's been 2 hours. Yeah, I think considers the only big American one. Shiny Odds is in the UK. Autoflux, me, are in Canada. I'm trying to get. I'm sure there's other channels too. I know there's Bashar Nostri. He's in Arabia. It's like the mini little mini-ish body, whatever it's called. It's adorable. Sounds cute. It's simple. It's cutesy. Might have to change that. Ah, yeah, there you go. We'll launch it. Come on, baby. It's a 2-speed. I like 2 speeds. I don't, but you know, they're fine. He's not. He's in Ireland. Oh crap! My bad. My bad. I wasn't sure if it was the UK or Ireland. When am I collabing with Shiny Odd, guys? Not gonna lie. Like, when do I collab with Shiny Odd? Like, he's a furry. I'm mechanical. It's only natural. It felt like 30 minutes. Yeah, I went by. Time flies when you're having fun. And honestly, just chatting. Time flies. So the suspension is very, very not ideal. It's very stiff, but also very bouncy. That makes sense. April 1st. Oh. April 1st would be a good collab date. Need to push there. That thing is depressing. Me, the drag survey, and a mini know I'm gonna lose. Pretty aggressive face. Not the best time. Must have been cool back then, being in a small car winning races. Yeah, I mean, the mini back then was very competitive. Nowadays, I mean, like, the JCW minis are a bit bigger. They're way bigger. But they're not bad. 1063. Not a bad time. It's a little prickly. If I count as an auto beam YouTuber, then there's a small one in Germany. There you go. There you go. Well, you got them all over the world. 106.3. Not the best time. But a decent time. I hear an alarm going off. Want some pancakes, right? Eating some right now. I haven't had pancakes in like years. I would love pancakes or crepes even. So that was Clubsy's card. We finished off. I think so. The record is. We'll go back to BeamNG here. So the record is Ivan. I think it's Ivan's card of the Affid Roadster. He's won almost every event. I swear to God. The licensed Katana second and third is the Malicious Compliance Motorworks Mackerel. 3 really competitive cars, and actually all of them, like the first top 10 were all like anything at 58 or below. They're all quite competitive cars. Yeah, no problem, Sparkle. Thanks for hanging out, guys. Pancakes, yeah. Ooh, McDonald's hotcakes. They are very bad. Like they're just so much sugar and fat and just stuff in that. But they are so good, so good. I haven't had McDonald's hotcakes since I was probably like 12, and I could really go for some McDonald's hotcakes. Yeah, Ivan, yours is first. We're gonna finish off the stream here. We're not gonna retest. I said I might test like the top 3 cars. We'll leave them. Times are all pretty fine. But like if you're in the top 3 or even top 5 for that matter, because they're all pretty close, I think every car is within a margin of error that they could be the winner. And it's not about winning; it's about having fun. How do the main people do Costco Sin? Yeah, we can go over Costco. I mean, we can go over. So Ivan's is 56.1. Costco's was 103.2. If I recall, it was very long gearing for very slow acceleration. And Sin was a 1 minute flat, which is a pretty fine time too. It's not bad. Wraps are great too. Wraps are really good. But we're gonna finish off here. I've got to diesels. Okay, Fred. Maybe in the future they'll have diesels. I'm sorry for the people who join in late, but we're gonna hop off. There'll be a stream on Wednesday. A video tomorrow. Stream on Wednesday. I've got to go actually drive to my editor's house in a bit shortly and drop off a bunch of footage from the edit. So it's gonna be pretty awesome. Yeah, Drifter. Have a good night, man. We're gonna hop off. If you guys aren't already subscribed, subscribe. Join the Discord, linked in the description. I talk too fast. I know. Hope you guys can understand me. Yeah, go watch Fail Race. I've actually watched a lot of Fail Race recently. Good content. Have a good night, guys. Yeah, so we're gonna stream on Wednesday around this time, maybe a little earlier. We'll start probably at 2 in the afternoon my time, so 2 hours earlier. I can't promise it'll be it might be automation, it might not. We'll see what's gonna happen. Have a good night, guys. Have a good day, and see you guys next time. I'll be in Discord later too. So bye.